So, I don't know if you guys know, but I have this medical condition. It's called I suck at booktubing, so I can never post my hauls or wrap-ups on time. Mitosis. Therefore, none of you can get mad at me for not posting this on time, so haha. Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be giving you guys my December book haul and wrap-up. I feel like every month these get way less and less exciting. This month I have 11 books to show you that I bought, as well as a couple other book-related things that I got for Christmas. And I have 3 books that I read! Never in my life since last December when I started actually avidly reading have I only read 3 books a month. I am quite disappointed in myself. Truth be told, I was working full-time as well as being a full-time student for the first half of December, and then the second half of December when I wasn't in school and I was still working full-time, my free time was spent filming videos for the Biennial Bibliothon, so I really was busy for December, but I really thought I would have read more than 3 books, but I only have 3. So I think I'm going to start off with the 3 books that I read. Every single time I say that, I get more disappointed in myself because it sounds so horrible. The first book I read in December is called Right of Rejection, and it's by Sarah Nagodovich. I was contacted personally by Sarah to review this book. I read it on an ebook, hence the cover being over here and stuff. I have a full honest review of that book, which will be in the doobly-doo if you want to watch it, because it was a really, really awesome book and I had a lot of fun reviewing it. This is a dystopian novel. I believe it was originally meant to be a standalone, but she's gotten so many requests for a sequel that I think she's going to begin writing it. We follow a girl named Becca who is about to be accepted in society in her acceptance ceremony. Generally in the acceptance ceremony, you know, light goes green, you're good, you're accepted into society and you can start a family. Light go red, you're rejected and sent to the pit, which is kind of like I believe they were called territories, where just all of the criminals and bad people go to live for the rest of their lives. I think that's a really crappy way for me to describe it. Light go green, good. Light go red, bad. Like, what? But yeah, it was a very, very interesting story. Very quick read, very easy read. I really did enjoy it, so I would definitely recommend checking out my review and then checking out that book. The second book in December is The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare. As you all know, I am obsessed with the Mortal Instruments series. Can't get enough of this. Cassandra Clare obviously can't get enough of it either because she won't stop writing about it and it is just the best thing in the entire world. I think it was maybe like a year ago or so, I'd like to say, she wrote a series of novellas about Magnus Bane. This is Magnus. Hi, Magnus. Because Magnus is a warlock, he's lived for hundreds and hundreds of years, and we have a set of 10, I believe there's 11 because one of them takes place after City of Heavenly Fire, novellas where we're just following Magnus throughout his life, and it is freaking awesome. Highly, highly recommend this book for anyone who has either read the Mortal Instruments series or the Infernal Devices series. Anything by Cassandra Clare, I highly recommend you pick up this book. So good, 100% 5 out of 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. My mom's actually currently reading it. That's how you know this book is good. My mother is reading it. And then the final book that I read in December is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Absolutely loved this book. This is definitely one of my top books for 2014, which I will be making a video about soon enough. Probably won't be up till late January, maybe February, who knows at this point. It's not that I've been in a reading slump because I want to read, it's that I just don't have time to read. And so like it has been taking me like a week and a half to read a book. I read this book in 2 days, which is what I used to do. It was such a refreshing read for me. I've honestly never connected with a character like I have with Kath. I know that I say that like this song will save your life. The main character, Elise, is literally like writing from my diary. I connected with Kath personal level because, you know, we're both the same age, we're both in college, and I just feel like we're very, very similar characters. I know everyone says that like, oh my god, I'm Kath, just because they're a fangirl, but really it goes much more deeper into her personality that I connected with her. So I really, really loved this book. I did start another book in December. I was going to have 4 books, but I didn't finish until January, so I want to keep that in my January wrap-up. So let's move on to the book haul because that'll be 10 times more interesting. Alright, so let's start off with the books and then I'll show you guys the objects and little book-related things I got later. The first book I've received in December is called How to Fly with Rocks in Your Pocket by Anna Beach. This is a book that I was sent for review. I love it when authors send me actual physical books. But this is a book about a girl who has just recently graduated college and just kind of adapting to life after college. You know, all of her friends are moving away and getting married and getting jobs and having kids, and she goes back to live with her parents, and it's like nothing's ever changed. As somebody who's recently started college, I am definitely interested to read this book. I feel like I'm really going to enjoy it. I've heard really good things about it, and I can't wait to review it, so keep an eye out for a review of How to Fly with Rocks in Your Pocket on my channel in the future. The next book I received this month was a part of a Booktube Secret Santa that I was a part of for a group of a couple different booktubers, and my Secret Santa was Sam from Watch Me Fangirl, and she sent me The Young Elites by Marie Lu. Me and Sam bond over the Legend trilogy because we both love it so much. And I hadn't picked up The Young Elites yet. I have like a little excerpt of it. I haven't even been able to read that yet. But she got me this book, and I was actually thinking like 2 days before I received it, you know what? I really need to pick up Marie Lu's new book. But now I have it. So thank you so much, Sam, for sending me this book. I already know that I'm gonna love it. Alright, the next book I received is also a part of another Booktube Secret Santa I did with a couple of my really close Booktube friends. And my Secret Santa was Selena from OXX-Snap13, and she sent me Nil, which is by Lynn Matson. This is one of those books where you walk into the bookstore and you see it every single time and you're so close to picking it up and you just don't. I don't know why, but I've been eyeing Nil for absolute months. Like the first time I went into Barnes & Noble, which was in like maybe February or January of last year. So I have not picked up this book for a very long time, but I look at it every single time. I pick it up every single time. I'm like, nah. But now I actually have it, so I'm way more motivated to read it. But the premise of this book is really cool. It's kind of like these teenagers just wake up on an island and you have 1 year to escape, or else you just like die or disappear or something. So it's very mysterious, and I think it's going to be a really cool read. So thank you so much, Selena, for this book. I already know that I'm going to love it because, I mean, I've been looking at it for a year. Of course I'm going to love it. Alright, then we get to the books that I got from my unboxing, which I will post a link below because I'm definitely going to talk more about them then. I'm really not going to go into it because I've already gone into it on my YouTube channel. But from the Book Outlet's whole Black Friday sale deal that they had going on, I got The Uninvited by Sophie Jordan. But the idea of this book is that there's this new kill gene, which is basically something in your genetics, like a hormone or something, that makes you more susceptible to be a criminal or have homicidal tendencies and kill people, basically. And so our main character, Davy, gets tested positive for it, and everything she's ever known about her own life is taken away, and she's sent to live with these people who have the same gene as her. And I think that sounds pretty freaking kick-ass, so I know I'm gonna love this book. Then from that same unboxing, I got Mind Games and Perfect Lies by Kirsten White. I found these books from Jesse the Reader's, one of his wrap-ups or TBRs, or I think it's about twins with telepathy or something like that, but it sounds really cool, and these covers are really cool as well. So they're both really short, so I think I'll get through them quickly, but I'm definitely excited to read them. Then under that same unboxing again, I received The Only Good Dalek by Justin Richards and Mike Collins. For the 600th time talking about this on this channel, I hosted a readathon. One of the challenges for the readathon was to read a graphic novel. I hate graphic novels. I wanted one that I knew I would like, and I like Doctor Who, so I just kind of figured that I'd like it. I talked about this in my Buy No Bibliothon wrap-up, which I will link below, because there's another book in this book haul that I've already talked about in that wrap-up, but I have read it and I did really enjoy it. And then I also have My True Love Gave to Me, edited by Stephanie Perkins, which I also got from the same unboxing, which was another challenge for the Buy No Bibliothon. Can I just stop explaining this now? You've definitely heard of this book if you're on Booktube. It's a collection of 12 holiday stories. I have a live show that I participated in because of this book. I will link that below if you want to hear my thoughts on half of it because I had to cut out early. Again, talked about this more in the wrap-up video below. Another book I got this month is called Killer Instinct by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and by the bookmark flying around, you can tell I'm currently reading it. This is the sequel to a book called The Naturals, which I am too lazy to pick up at the moment. I absolutely love The Naturals. It was such a great mystery kind of contemporary young adult read for me. I really loved it, and I'm already loving Killer Instinct. I really didn't even know this book came out. I literally walked into Barnes & Noble and I was like, you know what? I think that new Naturals novella is out. Maybe I'll see if they have it. And I picked this up and I'm like, wait, this isn't a novella. This is a novel! Oh my god, you should have seen the silent freakout I had alone in Barnes & Noble at like 10:30 at night. It was so bad. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I will definitely talk about it more in my January wrap-up. But I'm really loving it, and I think all of you should go pick up The Naturals because it's just freaking phenomenal. That same day, I also picked up Girl Online by Zosug, aka Zoella on YouTube. This is a book about a blogger whose like identity doesn't want to get revealed. It's going to be a really cool read. There's a lot of controversy about it because apparently it was ghostwritten or something like that, but I've heard good things about it, and this cover is really cutesy, and I will definitely be picking it up soon. And then my final book on this book haul that I feel like has been taking me 10 minutes to explain is Hexed by Michelle Kries. I think I pronounced that right? Right? I don't even know. I took the dust jacket off of it because everyone always seems to take pictures of it without the dust jacket. Look at it. I feel like I'm holding like a spell book or something. It's so cool. But yeah, I really don't know what this book's about. I think it's about witches, considering, you know, like the hex thing and like the whole spell book look it's got going on. I love fantasy though, so I'm definitely excited to read it. And that is technically all of the books for this book haul. I feel like that took fucking forever. Okay, and so now I have a few just really cool book related things that I just wanted to show you guys that I got from Christmas from various people because I have to share them. They're really cool. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show you is this super cool Shadowhunter pouch. Yeah. No, I didn't just get a pouch for Christmas. There's something even cooler inside. I have this friend Dakota, and he's really cool because he just lets me rant about books all the time. He's also a really, really great musician that you should definitely go check out. I'll leave his link in the down bar. So I sent him a link to the Shadowhunter Tarot card deck that Cassandra Jean wrote because she was working with Cassandra Clare on it. And I was like, do you want to be bae for Christmas? And he actually got me. Oh my god, these are like the coolest thing in the entire world. As soon as I got them, I like freaked out and I just sat on his floor and I just looked at every single one of them because they're so cool. It's like the first like 22 or so are like all like tarot cards. So like we have like the Dreamer and the Innocent, the Warlock, the Believer, and like generic tarot thingies like that. And then the rest of the deck, because there's like 72 of them, is a deck of cards. What the heck? So cool. But instead of it being like the Ace of Spades, Diamonds, I don't even know what else is in a deck of cards. It's steels, runes, blades, and rings, which are all things that are very relevant in the Shadowhunter Chronicles. And just the art in this is so freaking cool. Oh my god, I just love these so much. Like, I'll just take them out and just look at them because they're so pretty. So thank you so much, Dakota. And then Dakota's parents are like the coolest people in the entire universe. And they got me a lot of Doctor Who bookmarks. And I love them. This is actually the bookmark that I used to use, but because it's like paper cardboard-ish, it got really destroyed and stuff. But now I have another one, and I have 4 new bookmarks, which are awesome. And then in addition to that bookmark collection, I have another one. My friend Natalia actually got me the same bookmark that I currently have. Could not have been a more perfect gift. I sent her a picture of me holding them and I was like, you have good taste. And she just laughed like, really, Emma, really? It was funny because as soon as she got me it, I thought I lost the first bookmark, and I was like, oh, you know what, I have another one, but I found both of them, so now I have 2 of the same bookmark, and I love these bookmarks because it's like the definition of a book, a written work of fiction or non-fiction transcribed into a set bound of paper pages, like, you know, like an actual book definition, and that stuff like never needs charging, pages are preloaded, never malfunctions, no instructions necessary, can be autographed, collectible, doubles as a flower press, can find door stop, smells good, likes a bookmark. So I thought it was really, really cute, and I'm so happy I have 2 of them now. Natalia also got me a book that I'm way too lazy to bring upstairs, but it is like the complete collection of Sherlock Holmes, and I love the show Sherlock. I've been wanting to read the actual Sherlock books for like ever, so I'm definitely going to pick those up, so thank you so much Natalia for everything you got me for Christmas. And then I have another Booktube gift. Cassie from Miss Sassy Cassie sent me this really awesome TBR jar. It's hand painted herself. It is so cool. If you want to see how she made one of these, because she made one for like her whole group of friends and then made one for herself and filmed it as a part of the Binomial Bibliothon, so I'll leave a link below how she did that. But it says Mischief Managed on the top, and then it says my YouTube name right here, and it has the steps walking around like the Marauders map. Oh, it's so cool. I'm thinking about joining like Project TBR and stuff because my actual TBR jar never worked out for me. But yeah, see, like you open it. That was very anticlimactic. And then you put the post-its in there, and they sit in there, and it's really cool. So I'm trying to close this before I can finish saying thank you, Cassie.
Can I close this now? I don't. What? Can it not? Okay.
So that is it for my December book haul and wrap-up that was mostly just a haul. Thank you to Sam, Selena, Cassie, Dakota, Dakota's parents, and Natalia for giving me such awesome book-related stuff for Christmas. You guys know me very well. And that is it for this video, and I will see you guys soon for a new one. Bye!